Minecraft beta has become more and more popular, and people are watching old style Minecraft commentary videos. And I think that's for similar reasons. I have to be very careful. So, you might have noticed that since the last episode, I let the nighttime pass, and that's because I didn't think watching me play during the nighttime was that interesting. It's getting real foggy. I really like this ambiance. I'm gonna craft a sword really quick to get rid of this creeper. And so what I was saying is that these styles of videos have become extremely popular with channels like Nico. I think he was the first one to really popularize them recently. And Loki Martin, which I talked about in my last video. And it's a channel who grew 21K subscribers in just 2 weeks. And this is modded 1.7.3. It's better than Adventure, so this creeper could blow up this entire wall. I'm actually gonna dig here to get out. But yes, and I think it's for similar reasons, and that reason is third places. Now, if you don't know what a third place is, that's actually completely normal. I forgot to make this. Basically, it's a concept. I forget who it was coined by, but your first place is your home. It's basically your home where you sleep, where you eat, where you do a lot of things, where you're with your family. Your second place is the second place you spend the most time in. So it's work, but if you're still in school, your second place would be your school. And your third place is a third place you can go to that's basically an anchor for your social life, a way to meet people that's not your home and that's not your workplace, a third place to basically have another place. These blue things allow me to make beds, so this is really good. Zombies drop them in this mod, so to make beds you need to kill zombies, not sheep, which I really like. But yes, and especially with the US. In the US, the suburbs are made in a way where you're separated from social life. It's very rare. I've lived in the US, which is why I'm talking about this. It's very rare to have someone in your direct neighborhood. Usually, when someone lives near you, like in France, if someone lives near you, it probably means they're like a metro stop away, or a couple of them, or even like 7 metro stops away, which would be like 20 minutes of travel by foot. In the US, someone living near you is usually like 20 minutes by car. Like I lived in the capital of a US state, and the concentration of houses was still like very low. And if someone lived near me, it would usually mean I'd have to drive for at least 20 minutes. And you know, if you don't have a car, that's very isolating. And so a lot of people in the US don't have third spaces. Here in France, I can walk like literally like 5 to 10 minutes and find a multitude of coffee shops. I have a coffee shop 5 minutes from my home. But you know, I have a lot of third places I could go to and meet friends or meet new people. In the US, a lot of people don't have that. And I think with the isolation that grows, a lot of people have made video games their third places, you know? They hop onto video games and they want to talk to people, they want to play with people. And it's become their social anchor. It's become the kind of only way they've been able to talk to people. And so that's that. It's video games as a third place. But I think there's something that's been poisoning this concept of video games as a third place. And I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's composed like a few different things encourage it. For example, first of all, microtransactions really poison video games, especially video games as a third place, because a third place is not a place where you have to be productive. You know, it's a place where you can have a social life, where you can just be, just live, just exist. And when a game introduces things like microtransactions and premium currencies that you need to farm for, um, the video game can, not always, some people enjoy this grind, but the video game can become a place or a thing where you need to be productive and it can feel like work. And so it's not really a third place because you feel like it's another obligation, and it's another thing that stresses you out, where another third place would be something where you can kind of relax in. And another thing is sometimes that feeling of having to be productive in a game doesn't have to be caused by microtransactions. And what I mean about this is, and before I say this, just know if you enjoy modern Minecraft, like I enjoyed modern Minecraft for a time recently, and there's nothing wrong with it. Some guy on the internet saying something doesn't mean you can't enjoy the things that you can enjoy. You know what I mean? If you disagree with me, that's completely fine. Don't feel like you're being attacked in your beliefs. But basically, like modern Minecraft has so many systems. You have to sleep in a bed, otherwise phantoms killed you, even though, like, you know, the nighttime is kind of what makes Minecraft interesting. And when you start a world, you feel like, okay, I have to get the best armor, and I have to make infinite farms, and I have to do all these things. And everyone watches the same YouTube videos of the same farms that give you the same, like, infinite resources. But then you get your netherite armor, you get your infinite iron, you get your infinite food, and then you get bored because, you know, you did all the productive things that you feel like you have to do in Minecraft, and you don't know what to do. And I think this is why old Minecraft is getting popular, because I saw a video recently of a guy, Dracolio, something, Drake something, and the video is called like no old Minecraft was good, or no old Minecraft was better. And his video, I agree with it, basically says that like old Minecraft is not played because of nostalgia. There is a genuine like good thing about old versions of Minecraft in its limitations. Gosh, oh my gosh, there's a structure here. Okay, so this mod is called Better Than Adventure. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this. It's called Better Than Adventure, and it introduces in Minecraft version 1.7.3 a lot of things. And one of these things is structures in the world, like dungeons. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to gear up and explore this. This is really exciting. Where was I? Yes, and so in old Minecraft, you had a more limited number of blocks, but you also had things like no beds, or if you had beds, it was harder to make one, and so you had to brave the night. You had to make a shelter to, you know, you had to make creative ways to escape mobs. And like, for example, recently I made a video about Distant Horizons, which is when I play modern Minecraft, I can't play without Distant Horizons because it increases the render distance. And a lot of people were saying like, we're making fun of my house because I can't build. And I found it very interesting because in their heads, like when you play Minecraft, you have to build all these really good structures, and you know you have to be productive, you have to do all these things, and that's not why I play games. You know, it's I play games because I want to have fun, and for me, like I can't build, so just square wood boxes are fine. And I feel like with all the systems that games have nowadays, we're forgetting that like games are made to have fun, or if they're not made to have fun, they're made like they should be made so you have an experience with them. And you know, nowadays people kind of forget that, and I'm gonna actually also talk about an experience I had playing Team Fortress 2. If you don't know, Team Fortress 2 is a multiplayer shooter that was very, very popular about a decade ago. And I haven't gone back to it because years ago they introduced a matchmaking system. And so usually before you'd have to like open the server list, and then you'd have to find a server. You know, you'd have to find a server that that you would enjoy, that had the game mode you wanted, and then oh my gosh, it's nighttime again. And then you would basically oftentimes find a server you like and play on that server a bunch. And with the matchmaking system, that wasn't the case. So people kind of stopped having their preferred server. At least that's how I felt. Um, and so I couldn't figure out why every time I launched TF2 I couldn't get back into it. But it's because of this. It's because by having that matchmaking system, it kind of took the fun out of the game for me. I didn't play the game to have like a rank. I played it because it was fun. And I recently played on a Skjold, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but a Skjold server, which is basically like a game mode, but like the game we were in wasn't really supposed to end. Like, see what I mean about building? I just, like, this is fine for now. And it was like 32 versus 32, or 21 versus 21. And like the game is not really made for that, but it was incredibly fun. Like, there was, like, the map we're playing in, there's a bridge in the middle where if you're on the enemy team, you have to cross the bridge to get on the side of our team to capture our flag, because it was capture the flag. But there was like 6 engineers on our team, and there were like sentries, which basically means like every time the enemy would try to get in, there were so many sentries shooting at them that they literally couldn't move forward. And so you had like a lot of spies who were trying to like destroy our sentries, because spies in that game like can destroy sentries easily and like backstab people. And so it was really fun. Like, then like I tried to play a spy, but it was basically impossible. And then I played a sniper in that server, and there was no objective. Like, no one was gonna win that game, but I was just playing for the sake of playing. And I had forgotten how that felt. It's been a while. Like, now you buy a game and there's microtransactions and there's like a currency you need to farm. And it used to be that like you bought Minecraft and you had the game Minecraft, and that still happens obviously, but AAA companies realize that it's more profitable to make you work for something else. The game is not enough. You have to be productive in the game to work your way towards something else. And I miss having games just be games. And I think a lot of people do too. And I feel like a lot of people, when the game is just a game, and especially when that game is multiplayer, a lot of people then treat that game like a third place, like a place they can go and they can either play by themselves but still be part of the community. Like, even if you play Minecraft by yourself, a lot of people still feel like they're part of the Minecraft community. Or they play the game with friends, and then it becomes a third place to play with your friends. And I also feel like that's what's happening with all Minecraft commentary videos and chill videos in general, is people feel like it's a third place, in the sense that it's almost like old social media. You can leave a comment, and like the comment section of this video is like, it's like old Twitter, old Facebook, like your friends' Instagram posts. You post a comment and people reply and everyone's being nice. I hope all that makes sense. Thanks for joining this group therapy session. I'm gonna just mine. I'm just gonna mine here, and then wait for the nighttime, and then record another video in the nighttime. If you have comments, if you have ideas, feel free to post them, in the comments. And I really hope you have a good day. The world is a very scary place, but don't be a doomer. It's gonna be okay. I'll see you all later.